Hey Greg, so one of the stories here in this book that really hit me hard was Evander Holyfield.
Oh my goodness. People always ask, what's my favorite interview? It's like picking your favorite child, but Evander Holyfield, I always say, is a poet, a wordsmith, he's a philosopher, because I never saw it coming, but this guy's brilliant. I said, how did you win more heavyweight championships than anyone else in history? And he said, that's easy. I have a higher standard. He said, in sports, I showed up early, I left late, I invented exercises. I had a higher standard and I won more championships than anyone. He says, where could you be in your own business if you had a higher standard? I said, but didn't it hurt being in a fight? He says, yeah. He goes, but when you're in a fight, you don't focus on the pain, you don't focus on the blows. As soon as you focus on the pain, you end up on your back knocked out. But that's what people do outside the ring. They focus on gas prices, war, economy, and they wonder why they never become a champion. And he pulled me in tight, this Adonis of a man missing half an ear bitten off my face. I said, do you know what the funny thing is? He says, when you do win the championship, he says, everyone comes to their feet and they chant your name. They raise their hand in victory and a guy puts a big shiny belt around your waist. And at that moment, and at that second, you don't feel even one of the punches you took along the journey. But the guy in the losing locker room will have every bruise, every excuse for the rest of their life, wishing they had a higher standard. So the bottom line is, where could we be tomorrow if we raised our standard today?
Wow, it's amazing. Greg, so coming to San Diego, meeting with my mentor Jeff, I was planning. I had these questions written down. It was like 10 questions. I shouted them over to him, and it was like all this game plan and planning. And come to realize, first of all, we didn't make it yesterday. And then today, it didn't go down how it was planned, how I planned it actually. So I know Cathy, the founder of Chick-Fil-A.
Truett Cathy.
Yeah, Truett Cathy. She talks about how she didn't really plan, she just kind of just did it.
Well, first of all, it's a man, and he's an amazing guy, but I'll tell you the story before he passed away. So Truett Cathy founded Chick-Fil-A, and I went to him and I said, what's the secret of success? I want to be a billionaire like you. And he said, the secret is to stop over-planning. And I go, what? He goes, look for and capitalize on unexpected opportunity. So what do you mean? He says, look, if I want to get to the end of the street and that's my goal, I have to get off my backside, take action, and move towards that goal. He goes, every planner is going to plan where they're going to stop, take a break, don't step on a crack. He goes, I'm looking for opportunity. Did a kid leave a skateboard or a bicycle out to make my journey short? If I get lucky, I'll wave down a neighbor and I'll hitch a ride to the end of the street. He goes, either way, I'll get to my goal, my destination. I'm just not so caught up in exactly how it has to happen.
It would be kind of weird because he gave a great example when taking a walk. You're not going to measure every walk. Like every step is going to look like weird. It's just go, But I'm going to tell you this. Every time I plan something or think about it too much, it does not come out how I put it in my calendar.
Yeah, well, one of the greatest quotes of all time, it says, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans.
Yeah.
But should they have an idea? Like just a general, I guess, thesis?
I call it a strategy.
Yeah.
So as long as you have a time period and a strategy and move towards it and have the adaptability and the flexibility to make it come true, that's where the miracle lies. In fact, I'll share a quick little one from you. I know you haven't read my book, Stickability, and I won't hold it against you. But the first person I ever interviewed for that one was a gentleman named Marty Cooper, who invented the cellular phone. And I said, what does stickability mean to you? And he said, stickability has to be parallel with another word called flexibility, adaptability. So what do you mean? He said, let me tell you a story about a spider monkey. He said, in the rainforest, a spider monkey is the most quick, nimble creature. You can't harpoon it, spear it, catch it, too wiry. One hunter figured it out. He took a heavy log, drilled a tiny hole, dropped a peanut in, and left it at the base of the jungle. The monkey would smell the nut and come down and reach his hand in, and his fist becomes so big he can't pull it back out and become anchored to the log. Now all he's got to do is let go, but he thinks that nut is nutrition, it's saving him. He holds on with dear life. The hunter comes by an hour later, captures the elusive spider monkey. The big question is, are we holding on to our own nut in life? But it could be in the form of that job or a deal or a car, or fear or guilt or remorse. And what we think is saving us, just like the monkey thought the nut was, could also be the thing that's leading to our own demise right now. Sometimes we have to have the courage to simply let go so we can live to fight another day.
So just let go. It's that simple. Just let go, whatever it is.
Flexibility and adaptability is the key to all success.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, Greg.